Okay, welcome to the 2020 gun season.
Okay, guys, this is it. Opening day. Probably one of the crappiest weather days I've had in an opener in years, decades. But we're in the blind, snug as a bug. We got the heater going. We got some of the windows closed. We got the rear view backup camera going so we can see what's going on behind us. And it's shooting light. I think I'll pour a cup of coffee and see what comes by. Alright, I just saw a couple deer. Slither on through. Just like gray shadows, man. Looks like they're heading into the pines there. That way. Hopefully they come up this hill. By this old defunct feeder here. Give us a shot. Okay, here comes a couple. Let's see what they are.
So this was one of the worst weather-wise seasons I've lived through. I've been running a lot of years at 60 years old. I gotta admit, if I wasn't in the blind, I probably would have run it. But it would have been a first for me.
Okay. Looks like we had a doe and one of her little ones with her. She was nice size. Let's keep an eye out for a buck on her trail. You want to shoot the bucks, you gotta pass the does. That's my motto. I can still see them back there through the brush. I don't know if you guys can. Wind's coming down pretty good. Yeah, looks like they went back into the swamp. So we'll shut the camera off here. Keep your eyes peeled. Rain's starting to come down pretty good now. Okay. Seen a lot of does. Passed up some nice ones. Passed up some big body. Passed up a spiky. He had about 8 inch spikes. much, nothing for the last 30 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, we just passed up the spike again. He was just starting to palmate out at the tips, going into forks. He had a big body. I think that's the same one I saw earlier. Hopefully something else is trailing him. Really kicking up. I think that tree is ready to go over. It's dead ahead. It is really leaning. Oh man. Never seen anything like this on an opener in my entire life. We're getting gusts of 60 miles an hour. We have high wind advisory through the night into tomorrow morning. I've been in contact with my buddies that are in the area, and they're experiencing the same thing with trees coming down everywhere. I'm just glad none hit my blind. That's a new one there. So far the rain doesn't seem to have bothered the deer, but we do have a high wind advisory. The rain's just started coming down pretty hard now. Definitely glad we're in this blind today. It would be miserable sitting out in this. Talking about 60 mile an hour gusts till tomorrow morning. Hopefully not. We smoked them.
If you watched closely, you could actually see that deer drop. He is still there, and we're just holding on him just to make sure.
Okay, he looks like he's good. We'll give him a few minutes. Let's see him kick. You guys can see him from here. Took a buck. He's probably about 40 yards out. He dropped in his tracks. I hope we got that on film. We'll give him a few before we get up and go look. Well, that wasn't the buck I thought it was. All right. Oh well. Well, I filled my big tag, my 4 or more, I got an 8-point during the archery season, so I'm not complaining. He's a nice body. I thought that sucker was bigger than that, though. Son of a gun. Okay, well, hopefully my kid and my brother will finish this so we can get out of the rain for the day. Well, guys, I figured out what happened. There was actually 2 deer when I went to shoot, and I opened the window up, cranked my scope up a little bit, threw the gun up on the shelf, shot. I shot the other deer. It looks like it's like a 3-pointer or something, and there was like a 6 or something with it. So, that's alright. I'll take it. Fills that tag up. And it's a long season. So, we'll be right back at it soon enough. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video so much. I got a little bit of bonus footage coming up after this. If you'd stick around, that'd be great. And we'll see what we can do for the rest of the season. So, being that I bought this new house and the larger property and everything, we decided we needed a shiny new toy. And we ended up buying a Kubota tractor. 4-wheel drive. And to be honest, me and my son went in on it, which really worked out great because we can do our green fields up at deer camp. He's got property and he plants a large garden, so he would use it during the summer months doing that. We purchased it with a front end loader, pellet forks, a rear PTO driven rototiller, and a land plane. This is going to come in real handy for the winter months, for the snow and everything. Tossing around the idea of a snowblower for the front or rear of this, PTO driven. But I did just buy a snowblower for my John Deere garden tractor. So we'll see how that works this winter first. Just a tip for any of you guys that are looking to buy one of these. Make sure you get one with the skid steer quick attach. You can see how fast this pellet forks are coming off and how fast this bucket is going to attach. You can get it with a pinned on bucket, but the amount of time that takes to actually remove it, you're looking at 30 to 45 minutes. Whereas with this, you just pull up a couple of levers and you curl out of your bucket or your other implement on the front and slam the levers down and you're good to go. So this is the land plane that I was talking about, and I'm by no means an expert on tractors. I've used them before here and there. But for me, this land plane was like a game changer. I think using a box blade takes a little bit of practice and skill, and it seems like you always have your hand on that 3-point lever, lifting it up and down and adjusting it. Whereas with this, it's damn near idiot proof. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And you can see it's doing a really nice job on my driveway.
This one is a Land Pride. It actually has scarifiers that you can drop down, just like a box blade does. So I'd highly recommend it. I've done my driveway. I've done my neighbor's driveway down the road. But, appreciate everybody watching the video. And I'm going to try to get a couple more out when I get some time. And until then, I'll be safe. Take care.